Welcome back, friends, to some more Lord of the Rings Online. Today I'm going to be doing the instance, the Inn of the Forsaken. I'm going to try to solo it at a low level. I'm going to try to do the instance at level 20. There's a pretty tough final boss, so I don't even know how tough or how easy it might be, but we're going to try it out. Again, as with any other instance in this playthrough, when I get to a certain instance, I just run through it once, whatever way I can to show you guys. But I do plan on coming back in the future to make sure I hit all the quests and all the deeds in every instance once I'm able to solo them comfortably. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Ah, good. You look like the adventurous sort. I have a problem that I was hoping you might assist me with. It seems that some of my patrons have been complaining of a terrible wailing noise coming from the walls and floor in the basement. I'm sure it's nothing, but business hasn't been great lately, what with the rumors that the inn is haunted. Now, I'm too busy to waste my time on hogwash like that myself, but perhaps you might be interested in taking a look. If not else, you could confirm that it's a rumor and nothing more. I should warn you though, the customers don't normally start complaining about noises until about midnight, so you'll probably have to hang around here until then. I'll even throw in as much ale as you can drink to help pass the time. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Excellent, you'll help? Fine, fine. Alright, free ale. Once I start to pour it, time will pass away, and before you know it, it will be midnight. Now just sit back and enjoy. So, let's do it. Let me throw this down to the lowest level possible. And you do want to do tier 2 because tier 2 has an extra boss at the end.
You have been asked by the proprietor of the Forsaken Inn to investigate the source of a terrible wailing noise coming from the basement. Rumors abound that the inn is haunted, and as a result, business has been suffering.
My poor hobbit is so drunk from drinking all that free ale. That's okay, let me go investigate the basement. Man, it is hard to walk. You can definitely hear some wailing, especially through here. Do you hear that? It's coming from the bookcase. What? A secret door? Don't expect me to follow you down there. I love this instance. It's really cool.
Oh! You startled me.
So there's a suspicious looking man here. Let me talk to him. Well, I felt a draft coming from the bookshelf. Then I must have accidentally triggered the door mechanism. My curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. Who are you? Ooman, at your service. I travel the world in search of ancient relics and the like. As you can imagine, a find like this has me extremely intrigued. Could you help us get past this door? Actually, I was just about to ask you if you minded if I tagged along on your little excursion down here. I will not be much help in a fight, but I possess knowledge obtained through countless excavations across Middle-earth that might be of use to you.
Wonderful. Now to deal with this door.
So it's a riddle door. If you don't know how to open it, just ask. So basically you get riddles for all of these doors, and you have to use an emote that corresponds to the answer of the riddle. So sometimes it's quite tricky if you don't know what it could be, but I don't know. It's pretty fun, I guess. Sleep is the thing to which I must succumb. Open your mouth, and out I come. So I'm assuming this is going to be a yawn. So I'm going to try that out. And there we go. And there's actually a deed to solve all of the riddles here, and I don't know how many there are, but there's dozens at least. Yeah, look at that. There are 83 total riddles, and they're randomly generated, so that's a deed that will take a long time. So this is like an Indiana Jones temple. There are lots of traps everywhere, and depending on your class, you can interact with certain things here in this instance. So it's good to have a good mix of people in your fellowship. So let me see, it's on over here. There's also a deed.
Look at this! Watch out!
Okay, there's a pile of bones here. There is a deed to collect all these journal pages here, but you can't access all the regions that have them unless you have a good mix of classes in your group to open up the way.
Whom shall I follow?
Okay, so let me check this out. Alright, and I'm not going to worry about showing you guys these pages just yet. I will do that once I come back to this instance in the future and do it by myself, and that's when I'll kind of work on all the deeds. So let's take a look at this riddle. So, I am the tool of the poor and the hungry alike, but those that are asked are sure to dislike. This one's kind of tricky. Not sure. I'm the tool of the poor and the hungry alike. Those that are asked are sure to dislike. So I'm thinking beg. That might be a good one. There we go. Nice. Oh, and I forgot. Something kind of annoying about this instance is that you have to make sure you continue interacting with Uman and tell him to just keep following you.
Lead on!
Now hold on, because I do see a quest ring over here, so let me check that out real quick.
Watch out!
Alright, looks like I can't go in there for now, so we're going to continue along. Being careful not to step on those little holes.
Interesting.
An Incantation Stone. Let me examine its ruins. Go ahead then, sir. So again, you need specific classes in order to be able to interact with all of the elements here. Alright, so I just summoned up a bunch of piles of bones here. So I'm gonna try to knock these out. If you don't destroy the pile of bones, these skeletons are just gonna keep coming over and over again. Alright, so I think there's another one over here. Alright, should be almost done here. Now these little spikes are freaking out. Got another pile here. And you don't have to protect Uman or anything. He basically fends for himself. So that's pretty nice. There's a ton of skeletons here though. Okay. Ah, well done. Whom shall I follow now? There's actually another pile of bones. Man, there's a ton of them. They keep like popping up. It's alright, we're gonna take care of them. Alright, let me get this one. I think hopefully this ought to be it. Or not. More just keeps dropping down. Wow, that guy's just like completely surrounded. Where are all these guys coming from, man? Thought I destroyed all the piles of bones here, but I guess not. Okay.
Whom shall I follow? Help!
Looks like maybe this is the last wave here. Okay. And I think we're good to go.
Whom shall I follow?
So make sure he's following
Lead
me.
on.
And looks like I am still in combat.
Help!
Maybe there are a pile of bones up there. It's kind of what it looks like. These keep dropping down.
Whom shall I follow?
Alright, I think we're finally done.
Lead on.
Now this part is the worst.
out.
If you step on these pads, these will start spinning, and it's basically a death sentence. So you gotta be careful. Alright, make sure I kill these guys. This guy's a shipmate. He's basically a pirate. Right, very carefully in between these two pads here. I'm a little bit worried about the final boss, because he has a ton of health. I don't know if I'll be able to solo him even at this low level that I set the instance. I think we'll be okay though. And I am indeed lagging a little bit. That's okay though. And I'm just gonna range this guy down because I don't want to step on those pads. Just throw a few spears at him and we'll be good to go.
Wait for me.
Okay, so let me wait for my friend Uman.
Watch out.
And he's slowly making his way across, but he'll get here eventually.
Whom shall I follow?
And again, you always gotta make sure he's following you or he just kind of stays behind. Which is kind of annoying, because if you don't know that you have to do that,
Interesting.
it becomes a bit of a problem. It appears to be some sort of maze. I'm gonna try to make my way through it. And I almost stepped on that thing. I don't know how I'm gonna make it across this. You know what? I'm gonna run for it like this.
Help! Whom shall I follow?
Okay. That really didn't do much. Let me see. So it is a bit of a maze in the sense that you kind of have to activate these so different ways open forward. Like that. Now I can continue this way. And did I lose my friend here? I think I did.
Lead on.
Come on, buddy. Don't stop following. Just don't. Just keep following me. Alright, looks like made it to the end here. Nothing this way. So I'm gonna go deeper down into the caverns here, and we're gonna have another riddle. So, I say much but have no mouth, bringing words of hatred or love to those that I meet. Children are scolded for letting me take hold, but all shall succumb, whether young or old. Trying to think of all the different emotes. I say much but have no mouth, bringing words of hatred or love to those I meet. Children are scolded for letting me take hold. I think this one's gonna be the stare emote, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. As long as you know your LOTRO emotes, this isn't too bad.
It seems to be some kind of burial chamber.
Okay, so I found a burial chamber.
It's really him. After so many years, my search is finally complete. But what is this? It isn't here! Impossible! He must have been buried with it. Maybe under this. Help! No! No!
Poor Uman. He made a boo-boo. Alright, so let's go out this way. Or actually, I think that is the wrong way. Hold on. Hold on. No, that's right. No, it's not. This is right. Right here. So this part's kind of tricky. You kind of have to time what you're doing, or else you will be in trouble. I like to run to the pile of bones and then stop there for a pit stop. Okay. So now I'm gonna run to the next one. Oh, I should have waited a little bit because I took unnecessary damage. That's alright though. Let me throw down a celebration of skill. That gives me a nice juicy heal. Right, and I'll wait for the next one to run. Alright, gotta make a run for it. Do another celebration of skill. Kill this guy. I am a little bit worried about the boss, because even at such a low level, I'm not having the easiest time in this instance. Alas, today I have slain my 3 good mates, Mujasir, Shabej, and Rubej. You will be missed. So those are the 3 names of the tombs that you have to open. However, you need either a lore master, a minstrel, or a runekeeper to see which tomb corresponds to what name. So if you don't have a person like that in your group, it's basically random and you're going to have to open all of these one at a time and hope you get the 3 you need at some point. The right ones will have a lever behind them, but all of them will have a pile of bone. Okay, so this one has a lever, so let me pull that. I don't know why I can't pull it. Has been used to recently. Whatever, let me open the next one, and then I'll come back to it if I have to. Okay. Should be able to kill these guys. Try that lever. It's been used to recently. That must mean they're the wrong ones? I don't know. We're just gonna keep opening these until we can find the way forward. So that's why this is a bit of a tricky instance to solo, because you really do need a diverse group of people here in order to be able to fully use all of the advantages in the instance. Also, there is a challenge here. I think it's called the Perfect Fellowship, and that's for beating the instance with a group that has all 3 different types of people in your fellowship. So you can't solo all the challenges in here, which is also kind of unfortunate. There's always like one guy that lives. So I can't pull that one. I don't know if I tried this one. Yeah, pretty much all the ones I opened so far I can't pull. So we're gonna keep going. As you can see, there are a ton of tombs to open here. It's quite slow if you don't have Lord Master Minstrel or Runekeeper in your team. Alright, 2 more. Try out this lever. Okay, so that one worked. So that's 1 of 3. Okay, let's try this one. That one worked as well, so that's 2 of 3. That's still closed. Up ahead is still closed. Let me try this one. Right. And this lever? No, that one's already pulled. So we gotta keep going. Not that many tombs left, though. Okay. These guys are annoying. Let me see. And there we go. That's 3. You hear the gate to the West Creek open. So let me go through there. This other little passage, just in case you guys are wondering, leads to a scroll. But I can't get to that just yet. I'll do that when I come back to do the instance by myself when I'm doing all the challenges and all the quests. Or actually, this is that upstairs from that room from earlier, I believe. Let me see where the pile of bones is, if there even is any. It's a pile of bone down in the corner. In fact, I think this is the optional way to go. I think I needed to go to the other gate. I guess I will go down there and take care of the pile of bones. Oh my gosh, that is a ton of skeletons that kind of piled up here. Where is the pile though? I see it in the corner. Let me kill these guys though, because they have piled up pretty strong here. I don't want to get too overwhelmed. Alright, so let me get rid of all of these. Alright. Man, so many skeletons. Then I'm gonna try to make it over to that other one once all these straps stop going off. If they ever do. I'm like stuck here, man. Alright, I'm gonna make a run for it. Right, that's the end of that. And now what? There's skeletons up there. Oh my god, what a mess. Right, I'm getting plastered by this stuff. What a disaster, man. I'm trying to like figure out where to go. I think I'm just gonna run back upstairs and see what I can find. Just make sure these traps are nice and settled down. Really? Really? Ah, so annoying. I'll be back here. Okay, I'm back here. Let's see what's going on. I think the reason I died is because the skeletons kept stepping on these pads here. And turning those things on. I just don't see any more piles of bones though, so I don't know where they're coming from. Alright, there's a pile of bones down there. I thought I killed that one though. Maybe not. I thought I destroyed all these piles of bones, man. And I'm like stuck here again because these things don't stop. Alright, finally. And the exit gate creaks open. So I need to find my way to the exit without dying. That would be nice. I think I'm gonna backtrack. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, I am back again. I can finally go through the exit here. My god. And we have more riddles, which is fine, but we can also go that way. Let's see what's this way real quick. Alright, it's just a locked gate. I think that's a shortcut from earlier. Yeah, it leads back into that same room. Wonder how to open that. Probably one of the mechanisms that I can't use as a warden. So let's check out this riddle. Forgetful Francis Forsby was tired as can be, but alas, he had forgotten what to do next. He marched off to bed and began counting sheep, but what must he do before he can sleep? I'm thinking he probably needs to lay down. So let me try that. Unknown command. Lie down. There we go. So let's come up through here. Pull this lever and get ready for the coolest part of the instance. Look at this action sequence of doom. It's pretty epic. Except my hobbit is like too short for the water, so it kind of glitches out a little bit, but that's alright. Still cruising down here. And we are at a pirate ship. Pretty exciting stuff. This is going to be the final boss. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it works out. Let me go ahead and use some items, I guess. I have a Tome of Defense. Might as well use it. Might as well eat this thing. And that's about all I have. Did you really think that you could come and take what is rightfully mine? Oh, he's voice acting for me.
This necklace was passed down through my family for generations, until that thief took it from us. After that terrible event, my ancestors' fortunes turned, and what was once a great and noble people were reduced to beggars. All the years I spent searching ancient tomes and records for the rogues' whereabouts finally led me here, and then you show up. Did you think I would allow my family's treasure to be taken again? I have to admit that you did prove to be useful, but I'm afraid I no longer require your assistance. Now you shall join that rogue in his eternal slumber in this forsaken place.
Alright, here we go.
Now stand still so I can stomp you.
Alright guys, so obviously I died to the boss. So, got this cool dude come help me out. Should be good times.
I'll pound you into dust. Heal me, my necklace. Heal me, my necklace. Heal me, my necklace.
So obviously this isn't very much fun when somebody else is just absolutely destroying the game for you. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Again, I'll be back to this instance in the future.
What happened? Watch out!
Fools! You think you can defeat me so easily?
So I was able to get to the second boss and get him down to about half health. But then he starts summoning a bunch of skeletons. And I got quickly overwhelmed because I couldn't handle all the monsters at once. But there you go. Yeah, he starts opening up all these coffins, and then all these piles of bones just overwhelm me. Alright, that's that. Just gotta make sure I thank my friend here. Talk to this bad boy. Is it truly over? I'm sorry for all the pain I have caused. I was blinded by the necklace before I even set eyes upon it. It consumed my thoughts and my life. It is the reason I pursued this endeavor in the first place. Now that the spirits have been destroyed, it was no meaning to me. What shall I do with myself? Just leave me here with my thoughts. Cool. Yeah, and there is a chest here, but I guess you already opened it. That's okay, but that's the end of this instance. I thought it was a really fun one, and hopefully I'll be back in the future to do all the quests and challenges in here. And sorry I have to get super high level people to run through the instance for me, but you know, that's what you gotta do nowadays. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. It's gonna be the finale where I show all the deeds here in the Lowlands.